All right, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Lucid, and today we're going to be talking about a quest that you're going to get in Escape from Tarkov from Skier. It's called Chumming. And I thought I recorded every part of this, but I guess I didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and run through it for you guys and go from there. All right, guys. So on Skier's quest, Chumming, you're going to have to go to Interchange, Woods, and Customs. These are the three locations you're going to have to go to. I did this alongside of doing the ritual spots for Peacekeeper. And you guys are going to see some of that in the gameplay. I thought I recorded every one of these, but I guess I didn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick run through with them for you guys. And that way you guys can see it. And then I'll also put the live gameplay of doing it. It really isn't that hard of a quest until you get to like certain aspects of it. And we'll go over that and kind of tips on how you guys can do that a little bit easier. All right. Why do we got a flashlight on? Come on. This is an offline. I went and turned on scavs. That way, I mean, if you don't make player contact, it's going to be about the same. That way, since I didn't get this one recorded when I actually did it. Unfortunately, I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. So, right now, we're in front of Idea. Alright, so you got over there, which would be the middle entrance from the outside. You got Goshen over here, coming in from the back. So if you come in from the back, you're going to go this way. Honestly, the best ways of going in would be either come through Goshen or Ollie, which I'll show you from there too. Alright, here we go. We're in the generic shop. As always, you can come in. There's some goodies around here. You know. Etc, etc. So you're gonna run right over here, okay? And this is where you're gonna place them. You're gonna put one down. It's gonna take like 20 seconds. Kind of step up, come back, put it down, step out, come back, put it down. Okay. So that's the location. If you come in from this side, get the tank right here. You're gonna run around here. Okay. There's also a weapons crate. Another one over there. You can also come in from the bottom. If you want to do that, you can. The other good way, if you're coming in from the Ollie side, whether it be front or back, the way I would suggest going about it. And everyone knows this place. So if you're coming in from Ollie, right here's Ollie, you're going to come down like you're going to Techo. And just come straight down. Go to Rasmussen. And how I would personally go about it, come here, you would check for scavs. Watch that box. Yeah. And then you just run to the back. Generic right here. Watch this long. A lot of times there'll be scavs right there. You just watch that. Come on in. Bam. Alright, so that does it for interchange. Like I said, interchange was probably the easiest one in my opinion. But we'll get on to our next one. Okay guys, so your next location you're going to go to is Woods. I am going to put the actual gameplay of doing the quest at the end of this video, but I figured doing it this way, it makes it where I can kind of show you guys exactly where it's at if you're new to the game. I feel like if you're not new to the game, then you'll know where to go, no matter what. So if you're just needing a location, I'll show you the location. Alright, so we spawned over here. You guys can see, like, there's factory. Right down there is the back gate. So on this spawn, I would run this way. I do have scabs on, mainly because I feel like a lot of newer players are going to want to know if, like, you know, what they're going to run into, even if they don't run into players. So I went and turned scabs on for you guys. Even though, mattering to how this goes, I didn't run into really, like, in the actual gameplay, you'll see, like, the scabs definitely messed with me on the way to this process, but for the most part, it actually wasn't that bad. They were more of an annoyance than a problem. That makes sense. Alright, so usually when I run this map, and I spawn over here, I'm gonna kind of work this outer fence area. You can usually have a scav in here, or right over here. Usually one of the two locations. Of course, it's woods, so watch out for players. You can't have a player spawn farther down here, and you also have one spawn farther down there. So you can usually end up having someone either in front of you or behind you. Okay, so far so good on the scab, but there usually is a scab or two somewhere in this area over here. So keep an eye on that one. More times than not, I usually run into a scab here. Man, I love the 5.7. I'm just gonna say it. This thing is, it's gorgeous. Okay. Alright. So keep coming down, keep coming down. Basically just make your way around over here. And you guys can do this any way you want to. I think woods I did with an 8R. I think interchange I did either with an AK or a pistol I did on interchange. Or they tried it with a pistol and then ran into Killa and then went back in with an AK. Killa, man, he's always gotta try to run the party. Just keep making our way around this big ass map. Sniper scav over there. Keep an eye on him. So as you come over this hill, there is scavs right in this area. And these are the guys when in the actual gameplay that you're gonna see. These are the two that messed with me. Sometimes there's only two, sometimes there's three. Make sure to watch for sniper scav. Okay, right here is kind of the hard part. You're gonna have to make a decision. You can run down here, across over the big rock, and then run through, or you can make your way here. Is this scab up there, or is he up here? I think it's sniper scav. Sniper scav is gonna be kind of interesting. In the video, you can see I personally came this way. I kind of waited around for a minute, see if there's any players hanging out with me. There he is. Oh yeah, sniper scav. Came this way. Watch these little areas. Obviously, slow down. Make sure there's nobody over here at rock. Also, scavs over here. Like I said, I did this with an 8R. I feel like as long as Sherman isn't here, you're not going to have too many issues. Alright, so you're run down here. If you're coming from that side, there's Sniper Rock. You can come right down in here. Here, go to this middle one. And it's the back one right here. Not this one, the back one. It'll say place. You'll put it on there. 20 seconds. Walk forward. Walk back. Place. Now, one thing I do recommend is when you get back here, you can go ahead and face this way and place it. And then that way, if someone does come in or a scav comes in, you can just let go of the button and, you know, start shooting. You keep doing that. There's also a nice little safe in here. Cool stuff. Grenade box. Empty grenade box. Also a jacket. If you guys don't know, jackets now spawn keys. I've been having better luck with the brown jackets than the blue jackets. I don't know if it's both jackets, but I do know that. Oh, shnikes. I've been getting a ton of keys. Getting a ton of keys over there. All right, and then your extract's gonna be over that way. So again, if you're coming from like say water side, you have to come all the way through. So that's why spawning over there. Hey, trying to do a video. If you're spawning over here, I would come all the way around and then come down. If you're coming from this way, I would probably come all the way to here and then come through. No, I heard another one. I've also been really sick, guys. Okay, obviously you don't need to sit here and kill scabs. I hate quests like this. We gotta put 3 of these damn things down. Alright guys, so we're here on customs and we're going to do our last one here. So you can go whichever way you want to. You can go that way, you can go this way. I think in the actual gameplay I went that way and then down and around. But for the sake of saving time, I'm just going to go this way. I do have scavs on that way. Even if you don't run into players, at least you can kind of learn where the scavs are and what you expect, even if you don't run into players. which I see like a lot of videos where people don't do that, and I feel like it's helpful. That's what we're gonna do. All right, so we're gonna come down here. And come on across. Now there can be scavs over in this area or up in here. So keep that in mind as you come across here. But for the most part, they're usually up on the road. Every once in a while, you see them down in here. Alright, so my first tip on this quest, I did it at night. I tried quite a few times doing it during the day. And I was either running into fully geared squads or fully... Wow, there's no scav. Okay, usually scavs here. Trust me on it. Or I would run into, say, Rashala and players, and like, it was just a nightmare. Okay, flat out was a nightmare. So I came in at night with an AK. I did bring NVG, but you don't need to if you don't want to. For the most part, just turn your gamma up on your NVIDIA card or your monitor, and that'll help a lot. All right, so I ran up here, okay? There's a nice little hole right here. And what I did is I went at night, I came right here, I laid down and listened. I was patient and listened. There was nothing really for a while, so like I was like, okay, I started to get impatient. Then all of a sudden, all hell broke loose. So I was like, cool, let these guys do what they need to do. I don't need anything out of the marked room. If I get it, cool. If not, I'm just here to get the quest done. And you know, like I said before, I was doing the chumming and the ritual spots for Peacekeeper, and the chumming for Skier at the same time. So after, you know, like the shooting stopped and everything, like I didn't hear anything, and it was kind of weird. I didn't hear anyone leave. I didn't, nothing. So I got impatient, came on down, and obviously I didn't go sprinting down. I came down here. There's a flashlight over in the trees. I'm sure you guys will see that in gameplay. I didn't know if this player was scav. Waited to see if it was. Heard scavs, so I was like, okay, huh. All the scavs are still alive in here. And trust me, there's all these scavs in here. So, you can come all the way up to the top. You cannot do this from the other side. You have to come up on this side and do it. Close this door. Okay. If you wait just a second, the scavs are going to come in. Whoa.
Пацаны, окружаем его!
Whoa.
Да ну надо!
Anyways, come down here. You're going to put them in this microwave. All you have to actually do, though, come right here, and you see it'd be fourth one down. Line up right there, and just go right here. On aim, start placing the item. Okay. And the reason I say this is whether it's players, whether it's scavs, you can kind of sit here, plant the item. If they don't come, obviously it's been 20 seconds. Just kind of step forward, step back. Do it quietly, though. You can do a little bit quieter. Come back. Start doing it again. Again, make sure you're lined up right here. Start placing the item and rinse, repeat. But the reason you're going to do that is so that way if a scav or anything does come around this corner, for whatever reason, they're usually crouched. So they're like right in here. That your head usually is. Sometimes you get one. I think these guys are going to come in walking. Alright, and then you just come right down here, hit this awesome marked room, boom, open, And ta-da. MP7, M700, a bullet. Anyways, on the actual gameplay, I got a TX rifle. I was actually super hyped. There's a couple other guns,